decentralized finance, or DeFi. This is a term you might have heard, but maybe is still new to you and a little bit confusing. The reason I think DeFi is so important is because it takes these concepts of crypto as money, crypto as an asset, and it expands them to the concept of finance itself. So crypto is more than just Bitcoin. Crypto is more than just money. We've talked about how crypto is more of a digital asset. Many people are now using crypto as a form of investment. But investing isn't just about buying and holding in the crypto ecosystem. It's about what can you do with these digital assets. So decentralized finance takes many of the traditional financial services that we're familiar with, and it starts to put them on blockchains. So the decentralized and decentralized finance, that's finance built on decentralized blockchains because blockchains are decentralized by design. And so this is a paradigm shift, not just for money, but also for financial services, because now we're talking about finance without financial institutions, without financial intermediaries. So this is a disintermediation of finance that is more peer-to-peer supply and demand. It's creating markets where you have both sides coming together without that trusted third party, the intermediary in the middle. So decentralized finance is a field that's grown a lot over the last few years, and there are now many different types of DeFi applications. So DeFi uses something called a smart contract. Many of the DeFi applications are built on Ethereum because Ethereum is a public blockchain in which you can create these smart contracts. And a smart contract, which we'll get into later, is basically a set of code that can be automated to perform a certain function. You can think of a smart contract as like an algorithm. It's an automated service that simply runs something through that code. But what are people doing with DeFi? What are the different categories of DeFi? So one of the websites I like to use for this is called DeFi Pulse. So if you go to DeFi Pulse, the first thing you'll see is this statistic called total value locked. So total value locked, or TVL, is a metric that's used to gauge the amount in which people are transferring funds into a smart contract. So you can think of that value locked as funds that are in these different DeFi smart contracts. And what DeFi Pulse does is it gives you a ranking similar to like a coin market cap, but here the ranking is by that metric of TVL. So the number one ranked DeFi application on DeFi Pulse is Maker, which is on the Ethereum chain. Here you can see in that column all of these top DeFi applications are on the Ethereum blockchain. Maker has the highest total value locked, and then you see the others in descending order. But then what also I'd like to point out is the sector listing here. So the two key ones that I think are most important to understand are lending and DEXs. So a DEX is a decentralized exchange. A lending protocol is just like it sounds. It's for lending and borrowing funds in crypto. So I'll dedicate a separate episode to lending, but a decentralized exchange is a good example of decentralized finance because it's an exchange where you have buyers and sellers of crypto assets, but there's no financial institution or market maker that's bringing them together. So one of the largest decentralized exchanges is this one at number 5, Uniswap. And if you go to the Uniswap website, you can see that Uniswap is marketed as a protocol. Protocol is just another term for code or algorithm. So Uniswap is a matching algorithm for people who want to buy and sell crypto. You simply have a program that is connecting or matching buyers and sellers using that smart contract. And so people that either want to sell Bitcoin for Ethereum or Ethereum for Bitcoin or any of these other tokens that are listed on the Uniswap exchange, they can transfer those funds into the Uniswap smart contract or protocol, and it will then execute that swap or transaction against all the other people who are on the other side of that trade. And so it's, as it says, you can swap, earn, or build on the leading decentralized crypto trading protocol. Now you can also see that it lists a growing network of DeFi apps. So this is a version of an application that you can access using a digital wallet. And so some of the integrations, you there see that image of the fox face. That is the MetaMask digital wallet. So this is why digital wallets are so important, because if you want to swap tokens on Uniswap, an easy way to do that is using a MetaMask digital wallet. You can transfer funds into that Uniswap protocol as a way to sell crypto in exchange for a different crypto. Now there's no fiat currency here. This is all crypto, and so this is an exchange for buying and selling one crypto for another. But the real paradigm shift and what makes Uniswap so interesting is that it is decentralized. So all of this is built on a blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. It's all automated using these smart contracts. And so it is a disintermediation of buying and selling crypto. So decentralized finance is a pretty radical change to the way we think about traditional finance. I view it as a form of fintech, financial technology, but a lot of fintech is still built on traditional financial platforms. What makes DeFi so unique as a category of fintech is it is all these financial services built on blockchain. So to the extent that you believe in the power of blockchain as a distributed ledger, as a different way of recording information, then DeFi, I think, has huge potential.